All right, Jacqueline. MashaAllah. Jacqueline, I got lot of messages which says your quiz was wonderful. The Pixar quiz. So I'm really happy, alhamdulillah. Right. I think good afternoon, Latika ma'am. It's good to see you around. So
Good afternoon.
that's wonderful. I think we'll let the kids come in. We'll wait for a while.
Yeah, sure.
So good. So anything you require from my end, please let me know. If you want me to share the screen, uh, anything around that.
Yeah, sure. I think I would share the PPT when I begin with it, and maybe in the end, I may require a little help when they are doing their quiz part.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Be on
Yeah?
it. Yes. Absolutely.
So just let me know when I need to start when all the kids are there.
Perfect. I'll do that. Yeah. Maybe we'll give them. We still have another 7 minutes for two. Most likely they'll join by that time.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Right. Right. I can see Misbah in. Misbah, good. I think we'll just wait for all of your friends to join in. We had a great quiz yesterday, so wait for some time. I think we'll be on. Okay. Okay, that's nice. That good. Good to see you, Munib. Also, it's nice. There are right. There's Sidra there. Farhana's coming. Where are the boys? The other boys haven't come in yet. All right. So we'll just wait for others. But on after the quiz, this Thursday we're gonna have a complete recap because that's the last class, right, for the Thursday. So we're gonna join you all on Thursday with, of course, with the Ramadan. We can't have a party, but we'll have one of the last classes and a summary of it. I'll share on the group what is the plan around it. Fantastic. Okay, we're getting Abdullah in. Okay, good to see Sidra. Sidra, we missed you yesterday for the quiz, Sunday quiz. It's okay. So maybe we have to, because you're one of my quiz masters. Abdullah, even missed you yesterday. Uh, Dubai was closed Sunday, I think, or maybe busy. There she is. Misbah is here. Good to see. Nice. Okay. Okay, good to see all of you. Yeah, Abdullah, where were you yesterday? We missed you for the quiz. Can you unmute yourself? Yeah.
I was sleeping.
Ah, okay. No problem, no problem. It's absolutely okay. This is fine. We have, okay, Sufyan's back here. Farad Zaina is there. Someone's mic's on. Who needs to switch off the mic? All right, that's good. Good, Sufyan. How are you, Sufyan, our quiz master?
I'm fine, Alhamdulillah.
Good, mashallah. Nice to hear you. Right, your quiz was really amazing. I still am thinking of ladybugs that Amazon sells. Isn't that good? All right, we'll just wait for 2 more minutes and then I'll introduce your teacher for today and we'll get started. Perfect. I'm just a couple of more people joining in, then we'll be better, right? Great to see you, Farhana. All right. Okay. Nice to see some of my teachers joining in. Kanta ma'am, welcome. Shruti ma'am, welcome. I think, Shruti ma'am, I think you've come an hour early. Our sessions at teacher session is at 3. If you're coming and observing for the class, absolutely fine. There's a session at 3 that's for the teachers. So I'll just let Shabana ma'am coordinate, maybe give a call to her if you're on the call. Okay, a couple of more people joining in. Hold on.
Do you need any help? Do you need any?
Okay, everybody, we get started now. We'll wait for, we'll get started and then we'll let others join in. Latika ma'am, this is wonderful. Welcome to Hub Schooling. Thank you so much. There you are. Wonderful. I'm just unmuting you. Got, so I'm going to mute everybody and then these are big boys. 1 minute, Latika ma'am. Right, everybody, welcome to Hub Schooling. Thank you so much. Please welcome Latika Parekh, ma'am. She's an IGCSE teacher at Rustomjee Cambridge International. 17 plus years of experience. Is the first school in Virar, Latika ma'am?
Yeah, it was the first IGCSE school in Virar, and our main branch is actually at Daisar. So I'm teaching at Virar.
Wonderful. It's an amazing school, a good campus, and I'm sure you will rock with your kids here. These are what we call the Mandelas. They just had an awesome quiz yesterday. They were the quiz masters. There were 5 quiz masters for a lovely quiz. And this is one of the penultimate session we've been doing a hub schooling. They're from all across. They are somewhere in Gulf, somewhere in in Tamil Nadu, Mumbai, Kolkata. We're all over places. So Latika ma'am, welcome, and the floor is yours. Thank you so much.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. So how's everybody doing? I'm sure everybody is doing fine. I can see everybody's on mute.
Yeah,
So,
just unmuted them so they can speak to you for a minute and then go ahead. Yes, Sidra, Safia, go ahead. Safia, unmute yourself. It's okay.
okay, so who would like to begin? Introducing yourself? Yes, Sidra, I can see you.
Go ahead.
Would you like to say something about yourself?
My name is Sidra Khan.
Okay.
I like sketching, drawing, and my favorite hobby is animating.
That's very nice. So you're very creative, right?
Yes.
So what we can do is, why don't you all just describe yourself in one word, 1 or 2 words, and then maybe we'll be able to cover all the students, and then I can begin with the topic. How does that sound? Yes.
Yeah.
So we begin. Who's going to go first? Sidra has already said that she loves animation. So who's going next? Should we follow the order that I see in the participant list?
Yeah, you keep telling the names and I'll go ahead. The ones you can see on the screen.
So it says Munib. And the logo says M1.
Hello, my name is Munib. I like football.
You like football? Yeah, I can hear you. So you like football, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, let's go to the next one. Abu side.
Over bad wiper.
All right.
Yes,
go. Someone who wants to go in? Farhad, go in. Yeah, Farhad Zaina. Yeah, please.
Hi, my name is Farhad Zaina. I'm from Saudi Arabia, Al Khobar. I'm 12 years old and I'm in 7th standard.
Okay.
I like sketching, drawing, and painting, and I want to become a doctor.
Oh, that's quite interesting. So you're creative as well. Okay, so who's going next?
Safia, can you go ahead, please? Farhad, unmute yourself. Sophia, please, yeah.
Hello, my name is Safia and I like watching and playing.
Okay, so what do you like to watch?
Artagul.
I didn't get that. Sorry.
Artagul.
Okay.
It's a Turkish drama.
Okay. I guess I'm not really aware of that. And what do you like to play?
Sports like football.
Oh, that's interesting. I really like girls who like football. Okay, so who's going next now?
Can you go ahead, Sufyan? Sophia, mute.
My name, my name is Sufyan. I'm 12 years old. I'm in 7th standard. I like to play badminton.
That's interesting. Very good. Who's going next?
Zayan?
I'll go next.
Okay.
I am Zayan from India, Ramanathapuram,
Okay.
Tamil Nadu, and my hobbies are playing cricket, reading books.
Okay, so you love to read and you like to play cricket. That's great.
I want to become a cricketer, Indian cricketer.
That's nice.
He's a master blaster.
Okay. So hope to see you in future. I'll watch you on the television playing then in the Indian cricket team. Right, Zayan?
Fantastic.
Okay.
Farhana, next, please.
I am Farhana and I like reading, I like painting, and I like baking.
Okay, that's good. So another creative person here. Very good.
Misbah?
My name is Misbah and I like baking. I like reading books and I like traveling a lot.
Okay. So then right now you are locked up at home. So how do you feel about that?
That is a different situation actually, and I like to travel with my dad personally.
Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next student.
Abdullah Sakhir?
Yeah.
Right.
Hi, Abdullah.
Hi, my name is Abdullah Saqib. I am a resident in UAE. My nationality is India, and my hobby is reading.
Reading.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Hinaya, want to go ahead next?
Okay. My name is Hinaya. I'm from Singapore. I'm 12 years old and I'm studying grade 6. My hobbies are traveling and I like reading and sometimes cooking. I like cooking some dishes.
Okay. That's good.
Thank you,
Quite a lot.
Hinaya.
Yes. Who's next?
That's Saklan now. I think the ones who are on the screen. Hinaya, unmute yourself, Saklan. Mr. Pixar. Saklan, we can't hear you. Speak again.
No, I can't hear him.
Okay.
Hello, it is
Yeah.
audible.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
My name is Shaklin and my hobby is making flipbooks and I want to become a professional footballer.
Okay, that's interesting. You said flip books, right?
Yeah.
That's quite interesting. So maybe I should see some of your work. I'll share my email ID, then you can, send it across for me to see.
Wonderful. Right, Latika ma'am, these are the ones on the screen. Mr. Mango, Ibrahim, rest of you put on the screen later and then I'll come back to you. Talim, all of you, once the screens are not on, do the screens later, but we'll get started with the session. Latika
Yes.
ma'am, go ahead. I think they have some very interesting things for them.
Okay, so I did hear that some of you like to read and some of you are very creative. That's quite interesting. So today's topic is the art of blogging. So how many of you have actually heard the word blogging? You could raise your hand. So I'm sure you know the raise hand option in Zoom. So I could see it over here. Your hands would be raised. Okay, Zayan is aware. Misbah is aware. Okay, that's interesting. Sidra. Oh, most of you. That's very interesting. Okay, so the next question is, when you hear the word blogging, what comes into your mind? Can you just put that in the chat box? If you could quickly do it in the chat box. Okay, writing about something, Twitter, Facebook. So the common word that I see is writing, that all of you, I think 3 of you have commented. Have I missed out on anybody? Okay, so yes, it's about writing and it's online writing. So it's a very vast and a wide topic, but I'm just going to give you an overview of blogging today and probably, you know, get you interested in blogging in the future if you could do it. So right now what I'm doing is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And that would just take me a second. So let me just go ahead. Okay, so it's giving me a dialog box over here where it says host has disabled my screen sharing. So Mr. Daud, you'll have to help me with that.
Right, I will do that. Just share screen so I can go back and accept it.
Okay, I'll do it again.
1 minute, just a minute.
Yeah, sure. Also, some of you are still putting down your comments in the chat box. That's good. Writing in online about something specific, and that's correct. No, it's still giving me the same error.
This is disabled? Yes.
Writing on something. That's good. Anything different that comes into your mind? Okay, whilst we wait.
Yeah. 1 minute. This is your screen, I thought, but I have to share, cancel mine. Let me just see.
Yeah.
I should get an option where it asks me that I'm not getting an option, Latika ma'am.
So would you be able to play the PPT for me?
Yeah, I can, absolutely. Yeah, I can do that. Is this convenient? Is that okay?
Yeah, this is fine. I hope everybody can see the screen. So maybe we can move to the next slide. Introductions is already done, and I'll come back to the chat box later. And what I'm going to do right now is I need to play this video. So Mr. Daud, you will have to play the video for me. That's the link there, because I won't be able to do anything with the screen right now.
This.
No, it doesn't let you play a video there.
Yes. Can you see the video screen?
No, it's just showing me the hand right now.
I will help you. You want me to play the screen right now, isn't it? The video screen?
Yeah, I want the video to be played.
Can everybody see the screen now? What is a blog?
Originally created from the words web and log, a blog is just that. A blog is the logging of one's thoughts, ideas, experiences, and more, all in one place on the web. You've probably seen them around, but what makes them so great? Well, blogs are easy to use, and with a few clicks, you can share thoughts, opinions, news, anything. Your blog is a staple of who you are, the ultimate expression of you on the web. Your blog's theme is what controls how your blog looks. You can choose a theme and personalize it with your own colors and/or background images to find the look that fits you. It's easy to change themes as well, so you'll always be sure that there's a look and feel out there that fits with your personality and makes it easy for visitors to find what they're looking for. Most blog themes are made up of 4 main sections: the header, the sidebar, the footer, and the body. The header is comprised of your blog's title or logo if you have one, and your main navigation menu. The menu is the way that your guests should be easily able to navigate the content of your site. Menus are a natural part of our web experience and should link readers to the various content and pages found on your blog. Sidebars. Blogs usually have them. This area generally includes widgets and things you want to highlight, such as your favorite links, the popular content on your blog, recent activity, subscription options, and social media tools, just to name a few. The footer rests at the bottom of your blog. This is typically used to display content that doesn't often change, but that you would like your readers to have easy access to, including links to read more about you or a link to a contact page. Lastly, the most important area of your blog is the body, the main content area. Usually, this is the primary reason people have come to your blog. It's where your thoughts and ideas come to life as you share them within the post or page the content lies within. Post? Page? What's the difference? Pages are different from posts. They're normally static, displaying standard content such as an About Me or a contact page. Posts, on the other hand, are all the good stuff, where you publish your thoughts. In a standard blog format, posts get shown on the main page of your blog, usually in an order that places the most recent and relevant information at the very top of the list. These are things like your daily updates, or news about your niche topic. When a new story is posted, it appears at the top of your blog for the world to see. This used to be done in journals. Posts are an online version of a journal entry, made public for others to see. Best of all, posts give the option for a comment section as well, so others can add their thoughts to yours, share in a conversation with you, or just provide feedback about your blog. This brings a community element to blogs, making them a popular medium of expression and information sharing. Blogs make it easy to share images, video, and other types of media files, giving you complete freedom of creative expression. And now, with the popularity of mobile phones, your blog can be viewed anytime, from anywhere, in the palm of your hand. Blogs are for everyone, and people of all ages share on blogs every day for school, work, and play. But no matter what you want to do, blogging is a great way to connect with other people and get your ideas out there. So what are you waiting for? Get in on the fun and start blogging today.
All right, there we are. I'm going back to the screen share, Latika ma'am.
Yes, I want the PPT and then we move to the next slide. Meanwhile, I'm seeing the chat. Somebody has written about podcasts over here. Yeah, Inaya has written. That's interesting. So many people do podcasts as well. Okay, so now let's go back to the PPT. So you saw the video and it gave an overview of what exactly blogging is. Now we move to the next slide and we go step by step, and I would explain you different elements of a blog. So we pause here. So as everybody has written about the different words that comes into your mind, the first step to blogging, of course, you need to find, decide the topic that you want to write about. So it could be anything under the sun. You could write about, I heard the girls love to cook. Some of you like to bake. So your topic could be baking, cooking. Some of you like cricket. So the blog topic could be cricket. Some of you like badminton. That could be the topic. Traveling could be a topic. So it could be anything that you like. And very important, you begin writing with the topic that you like. Because if you enjoy what you're writing, your readers will enjoy what they are reading. Okay, so that's one important point there. After you select the topic, you settle down with, okay, you want to write about this particular topic, you need to plan and then you need to research. So planning and research definitely goes hand in hand. And whilst you're planning and researching, there are various resources that you can, refer to. There are books, online references can be taken. Okay, so we move to the next part. Yes, after we have finalized with our planning, we did a lot of research, and I now as a person, I know that I am ready to write my blog. So we definitely need to get into a good title. So we have to select a very good title for our blog. It needs to be interesting because whatever I write, the reader should be engaged in what I'm writing. And the first thing that the reader usually sees is the title. If I am interested in the title, definitely I would go ahead and read the topic. Okay, we can move to the next one. Okay. Once I'm settled down with the topic, what you definitely need to do is that you need to start writing the blog. That's the most difficult and the tricky part. That's the main part of your blog. So when you write, there are certain things, certain rules that you need to keep in mind. and we will be talking about that in the later slides. And definitely, because we are online, the last important part is going to be blogging ethics. So there's something that you need to follow when you're online. So those rules, ethics needs to be followed. Okay. We can move to the next slide and we see all these components in different slides. Okay. So we go a little slow here. So select a topic, as I already said. Okay, Mr. Daud, can I ask any one student to just, switch on their mic and read it for me? I wouldn't, if I call out their names, will they be able to do it so that it becomes more
absolutely. This Mandela group can do that. You can.
Oh, okay. Okay, Sidra, can you read what's written here? There are 2 sentences written here.
Sidra, unmute and yeah, fantastic.
Choose a topic that interests you. No fun for writer, no fun for reader.
So Sidra, what do you think? What kind of topic would you want to write if you were given a chance to write a blog?
I would like to write about traveling.
Okay, that's great. So this is very simple. Of course, I'm sure Sidra is interested in traveling, and that's why she says that she would be interested in this topic. So it's very clear, if you're not going to enjoy writing it, your readers are not going to enjoy reading it, because if you're interested in something, only then you would want to write about it, right? Okay, we can move to the next sentence. Okay, so you need to pick a topic that interests you. It says here it could be anything: food, music, travel, history, current affairs. The list goes on. You can pick up whatever you like. We can still go further. Okay, Farhana, I can see you on the screen right now. Can you read what's written next?
It's plan, plan, plan. The keyword here, an hour of planning can save you 10 hours of doing.
Okay, so that's said, Carnegie, that's said by an author. He's an American author. So basically plan, plan, plan. So anything that you do, you want to write, it's always good to plan before you write. So you spend some time planning, and then you can sit and write about it. And that would save you from all the hassles later on. So keep in mind, always plan what you want to write. Now, how do you plan? The best way to plan is, what you should do is, you should put down the keywords somewhere, write it down in your book, or if you're using online, if you're using a computer, you can, keep your Word document open and you start, typing whatever comes in your mind, the keywords, or this is what I would do, this section I would be taking care of. So that's called planning. Okay, we can further move ahead. Okay, now this is about research. Yes, Ms. Ba, can you read this for me?
Can you
Ms.
unmute
Ba,
yourself?
your mic is, yes.
Go ahead.
Do your research. You may not know anything about a topic before we sit down to write about it.
So, Ms. Ba, if you had to write about a topic, how would you do your research? What would you do?
I would first go into the history and all, then I would gradually come to the present.
Okay, so you will try to find more about the topic, what it was in the history in the past, and then maybe the present, how it is. That's what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. Very good. Okay, we can move ahead. Okay, that's one important part which I would read it out for you. Don't forget to check your facts. So you need to keep in mind, whatever you write and you post it up online is going to remain there forever. So before you write about any topics, if you're writing about a cricketer, say you're writing about Sachin Tendulkar, you're writing a blog on Sachin Tendulkar, check your facts, check all the details. It should be true, whatever you're writing. Unless you're giving your opinion, that's a different thing. But when you're mentioning any kind of facts and you're claiming this is a fact, you should be sure that this is the right fact and you need to provide evidences along with it. So that was about the first part. We can move ahead and go to the next part. Okay. So I've taken this snapshot from one of the blogging site and it really caught my attention. There's a reason why it caught my attention. The first part it caught my attention was because the title is interesting, The Traveler by Arabella. And the subtitle, I really like the subtitle, which says, but should I really do this? So when I say this, but should I really do this, what actually comes into your mind? Who would like to answer that question?
Let me go
Zayan?
to
Yeah,
Zayan
somebody
is there.
who has not spoken earlier.
They all did. Anyone want to go to, who wants to add this? Saklan, Zayan, Inaya?
Anybody can just answer it. It says,
I'm here.
What? Yes.
Yeah, Zayan, go ahead.
Go ahead. Should I repeat the question? The question is that, but should I really do this? So this is the subtopic of a student who has written this blog. When I read the sentence, so if you read this sentence, what comes into your mind or what makes you want to go ahead and read this particular content?
Go ahead, Zayan.
It shows that should I do this work or should I give importance to something? Should I do this? Should I do this work for me?
Okay, so you get a little gist of what must have been written in the content. So does it invoke your curiosity? So would you read this further? Would you like to read this further?
The subtopic is very it gives curiosity, so that we'll get interest to read it more and more.
That's right. That's what I was looking for. So yes, so your title, your topic, and if you're giving a subtopic should be interesting so that your readers are hooked up to it and they would want to read it further. Another thing that caught my attention was, I'm moving my cursor here. I'm not sure whether you can see that, but it says that it's written by Arabella and she's just a 6-year-old. So this is a very short write-up by a 6-year-old who's written. It's from the blog site. It was basically some blogging challenge that was put up, and she participated in this, and it caught my attention. I thought I should share it with all of you. So this was something very interesting, and yes, this is a 6-year-old who has written, and I'm sure she's exposed to very limited vocabulary. Although she has written it very nicely, and we are all teenagers, you're all 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds, I'm sure you can also do, you can also blog something like this. So we can again move ahead with the slide. I would like to talk about the other two parts in this. So Mr. Daud, if you press again the click button.
Okay, done. Yes.
Yeah, so that's the title and the catchy subtitle that we spoke about. If you click again, then it will show me the next two parts. Yes, posts and comments. So anybody has heard these two words? Of course, we've seen the video right now. You have heard these words. So anybody would like to answer this question? Anything that you know about what is a post and what are the comments? Yes, anyone? Inaya, Munib.
All right, Hinaya wants to go in. Hinaya, go ahead. Unmute and speak up. Can't unmute? Yeah, go ahead.
Can you please repeat the question?
Yes, the question is, there are these two words which are showing on the screen, posts and comments. So do you know anything about what it is?
I think
You can
posts
try,
are,
can help you.
posts are like what other people commented about the blog, and comments are what we want to do.
Right.
We want to comment about.
Okay. So when somebody writes a blog, and if you like the blog, you comment on it. And once you've commented, it becomes the post over there. And that's a very good way of connecting with each other. So the whole idea of blogging is you connect to different people around the world, not just in your city or in your country, but in different places around the world. The way you all have connected now on this online schooling hub, it's quite similar. And here you're expressing your opinions, you're expressing your thoughts, and the others are reading it. And of course, you have to be very thoughtful when you're commenting on somebody else's post. Okay? Yes, we can move on to the next one. Meanwhile, I'll just check the chat. I can see there are two. Okay, so yes. Okay, now this is the most important part of your blog. So we've seen the title, now the content of the blog. And let's click again so that we can read what's coming up. Okay. So yes, it says the topics need to be focused, it should be engaging, and it should be informative. So what do you understand with the word engaging? Have you heard this word earlier? Do you want to try to explain it to me? Farad, do you want to try what it is? What do you think? What is engaging? Munib is raising his hand. I can see. Munib, you want to try?
Okay, Munib, unmute yourself. Safia, unmute yourself. All right, whoever wants to speak up. Yeah, go ahead. Anyone who wants to do it first? Yeah, Safia, speak up. Abdullah, then after this. Yeah, please.
Engaging means like encouraging. Like you're encouraging someone about this content that please read this content.
Okay, so you're actually making the person hooked up to the content, and you do not want that person to go ahead, leave, and just go ahead and read the content. Okay, anything else? Any other way to describe what is engaging? Yes, Farhad.
Who wants to add up? Yeah, Farhad, go. Sorry.
Charming, attractive, appreciating.
Okay, engaging content. Yes, so something which is interesting, something which is which you will not leave it till the time you do not finish reading it. Okay, so that's quite interesting.
Okay, who else wants to go in, ma'am? Go ahead. Anyone else wants to speak up before I pull the slide again? Okay, all right. Ma'am, just a quick question here to all of these. All of them are social media children, right? We call them the PFC. You know what is FB and BFB, right? So FB is the Facebook, right? So you are the AFB generation. Ma'am, are you AFB or BFB generation, Latika, ma'am?
Can you repeat
Okay,
that question?
all right. So
yeah, I
AFB,
need to get into
yeah.
this.
AFB is after Facebook and BFB is before Facebook generation. So are you from dinosaur age or you're from this children age?
So basically, maybe I'm born in the before Facebook age, but definitely I am in the generation of the Facebook age.
Oh,
now.
wonderful. So there you are. So let me quickly ask honestly what they think about their parents, right? Isn't it? Yeah? Abdullah, you think your father is the dinosaur age or the modern age? You think, Abba is listening, Abdullah? Then you be very careful. Ramadan, you can't lie to me. Quickly, Abdullah. I know his father, so I know I can tell on that behalf. Tell me, Abdullah. Dinosaur or modern? See, they're good people, right? Misbah, your mother is dinosaur age or modern age? Misbah, quickly unmute and please tell me.
She's modern age.
No, Misbah, that's not true. Okay, all right. So I've got some screen here for all of them. These are all the social media ones. Very, Latika ma'am, I just want each one of them to pick up one of the social media. They can blog on all of these, by the way, right? Yeah. But only the word changes. Which one do you think is the most engaging according to them? I want one quick answer, one word and one answer from them. Let me quickly start with Saklen. Saklen, which one on the screen is most engaging according to you?
Pinterest.
All right. Why? Why do you think that's Saklen?
Because it gives more information about something.
Okay.
Or we are searching on Google. So most of the time it is showing in Pinterest.
Wow, it's Pinterest according to him. Farhana, what do you think? Unmute and speak up.
I think YouTube, because you can watch stuff.
Okay. Watch stuff. What is stuff, Farhana?
Like you can watch videos.
All right, that's nice. I think they're blogging up. Even blogging videos are there. We can call. What are the blogging videos called? Anyone who can tell me that? Misbah?
Vlogs.
Oh, they're called vlogs, right? Like as in V. Channel V? Wow. Okay, Hinaya, that's nice. Safia, what thing do you think is the most engaging one, please? Unmute. Yeah.
Netflix.
Netflix. All right, which is not there. All right, Safia, you are further generation ahead. They are, and by the way, do you know there was a series on Netflix which could be so engaging? Anyone knows the name of the series, the Netflix series that was engaging? You could choose the end. Who can tell me that? Latika ma'am, you read about that? Any blogs? Hinaya? Okay, it's called Black Mirror. If anybody wants to go and check it, right? Hinaya, which one do you think is most?
I think it's YouTube.
It's YouTube. Okay, so we've done YouTube. Good, Hinaya. Can I go to some of the boys out there? Munib, what do you think?
Video, but it is not here.
Oh, N video. Oh, Munib is further ahead. All right.
Okay.
So last one, and before I go to, Abdul, I'm still waiting your answer. You put me in a private chat and tell me the dinosaur answer. All right. Okay. Ibrahim Waheed, I can't see you. Mr. Mango, you haven't come in yet. I would love to see some of you also. Let me go. Who else wants to? Anyone else want to add to it? Farhad? Yeah, Farhad, go ahead. Anyone? Any most engaging media according to you? Unmute and speak up. Yeah.
Engaging.
Yeah.
Can you repeat?
Yeah. The today's social media. Which one do you think is most impressive, most effective?
Facebook.
Facebook. All right. Which one are you on, Latika ma'am? Where do you blog? I'm sure you are. Where are you most engaged on?
So I am mostly on Facebook and Instagram. So Twitter, I'm not on Twitter.
Okay, all right.
And of course, Pinterest is very interesting. I have a question for them. What I felt was that most of them have answered that they like YouTube or they like Pinterest or they like Facebook. Why is it that they like YouTube and Facebook and Pinterest and not the written content? And if you see something common between all these three there are a lot of images over there.
All right. So what could anybody take up and answer what ma'am asked question about? Anyone there? Could you just elaborate more so they can answer you, or maybe?
So basically, what is it that you like? Why is it, and what is it that you like most in these social media sites which you have picked up? So you have picked up Facebook, Pinterest. You picked up. Somebody said Netflix.
Yes.
Why these? And I didn't see anybody picking up. Say EduBlog, or I think EduBlog is not here. Skype or
right,
Twitter
ma'am.
was picked up.
That is why I call ourselves the dinosaur generation. Okay, before they answer, I'll tell you a nice anecdote here, something very interesting, ma'am. That I went and met a group of teenagers and I said, are you on Instagram? And they started laughing on me. They were laughing at me because I used the word entire Instagram. They said, you only call it gram. Only mummies and daddies call it Instagram. So
That's interesting.
Millenniums, I'll get back to your slide there, and then I'll let you interact and ask them the question. So these are the grams that you've got with you. All right, here is your slide. Fantastic. So now was it focused and they were responding? Short paragraphs.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. Go ahead, please.
Yes. So basically, I think what I have realized is that, yes, everybody is quite the newer generation and technology savvy. So maybe my conversation with them should now be at a faster pace. And I realized that they just don't wish to answer, but they are quite smart, right? So, if you are a writer and if you had to write the content, or let me put it in differently. So when you're reading something, what do you like to read? Long content and, many words, bigger paragraphs, or would you prefer shorter paragraphs? It's already there on the slide.
Go ahead,
Yes.
anyone, quickly.
Shorter paragraph.
So then when you're a writer, you need to keep that in mind that yes, it's the shorter paragraphs that really impresses the readers. And shorter paragraphs, when you write and you put in the topic, every paragraph has a different point if you make, then it becomes interesting. Okay, let me move ahead now. We can go to the next point. Yes, and I has typed shorter. That's good. Okay, now from these 3 points that are showing up here, I've already spoken about the paragraph. Now the most important part is, yes, when you're writing online, you should avoid the grammar and spelling errors. There's something more here. I know everybody nowadays prefer the, the WhatsApp lingo, the short forms that you write. Instead of writing YWU, you prefer writing a U. So that is basically called the teenage speak, isn't it? Yes. Is there any new words that, that I can learn today from all of you? I definitely learned something new from Mr. Daud today. So anything that I can learn from all of you, the short forms that you use on social media, words that BCW, by the way, do you have any such words to share with me? Words that you use on social media, short forms?
Yeah, I've got something on the chat, ma'am. So
yeah, it is golden sparrow is GS.
Oh, Sakleen, that's interesting.
Sure
is there. Okay.
Okay. You can put it down.
What's YOLO?
What's YOLO?
Everybody. Hold on. Yeah.
I think it's an app.
It's an app. Okay. Oh, that's Yulu. All right. It's yellow. ASAP. Hinaya says. PS is please.
Okay.
Or anyone? Misbah? YOLO. Farhana YOLO. I know. Oh, I like it. Farhana says IKR. It's I know, right? Groups. Munib says groups. All right. Good enough. Oh, Sidra, on my way. OMW. That's LOL, Sidra. Nice. Cool.
No.
Ma'am, by the way, they will not tell you their favorite acronyms because they talk in that language. They don't want us to know that.
Of course, they don't want. That's one of the reasons why I asked. I thought I could reveal some secrets.
Yeah, Munib, it's OMG, isn't it? All right. YOLO is you live only once. YOLO, it's that you only live once. Yeah, that's what YOLO is. Yeah, TTYL, Misbah TTYL. I'll go to ma'am right now. Okay.
Okay, that's good. That was interesting. Of course, so these words that you put down right now in the chat box, it's good when you're talking to your friends, but when you're writing a blog, the content, yes, you have to avoid these. And the grammar and the spelling errors also needs to be checked because, as I said, it's going to be there forever online. It doesn't go anywhere. So for the next generation to read as well, so you need to check your spellings and grammar there.
Yes.
So the last part,
guys, remember that you still have your papers being checked by the dinosaur generation teachers like us. So we will not accept your YOLOs and OMGs and TTYLs, right? We'll still give you wrong answers.
Yeah, that's true. Because we are not aware. Maybe we need to get ourselves educated with that. Okay, so finally, the last part of the blog, you need to put a background. So a little summary of what you have already written, so that can be given over there. Okay, so we can move ahead. Hinaya is saying IDC, I don't care. So Hinaya, I don't care is for the marks, is what you're saying?
Interesting.
No.
Okay, that was interesting. Okay, next, the next sentence says you can add in, just a minute, yeah, you can add in images and links as well. Of course, you should add in links and images because that makes your blog more interesting. As I heard all of you picking up social media, which has a lot of animation and images in it. So the readers like a lot of visuals when they're reading something. Yes, and link if you have some content which is linked to some other page, so you can add a link there, and you can the reader can move on to the next page. Okay, we can move to the next slide. Now, a few tips on writing style. So maybe instead of just going through the slide sentence by sentence, what do you think is a writing style? I'm sure each one of you have learned about writing, and at this age, there are different kinds of writings that you write. You describe, you narrate. Where do you use writing? Do you want to put it in the chat box quickly for me? Where do you use your writing? I'm going to watch your chat box. So the question is for all of you. Where do you use writing? Come on, start typing in your chat box.
Where do you use your writing? Okay,
so for tests, okay, Zayan says tests, exams, only for exams. Essays. Okay, that's interesting, Farhana. What kind of essays?
Unmute and speak up. It's okay. Yeah.
Like in schools, you have to write essays on some topics. So like you use your writing in that.
Okay, so then at this age, you don't have an option. You don't have a choice. Everybody has to write. So you can't get away, right? Writing is a must for all of you. Newsletter, that's interesting. Schoolwork, stories, poems, that's good.
I like
Story
Sidra's
writing.
comment, which says Sidra says comments. So you actually write on comments a lot. Today's research says that teenagers write more on YouTube and FB comments than actually in real in real books.
Yes, that's the newer generation. So when you're writing comments, Sidra, is it that you are following all the rules, your writing style? Yes, Sidra?
Yes.
So where do you comment on what? On YouTube and whatever you
YouTube.
watch? Okay.
YouTube.
That's good. Okay. So that was about writing. Yes, we all have to write. You all have to write more than what we write. We need to check what you write. So the writing has to be interesting. Now, every writer has his or own style. Okay. So that is a different topic altogether, and that would take up a lot of sessions. Just let me go ahead and read this. Yes, each writer has his own style. You can create your own identity. So some write, very positively. Some write with facts and opinions. Okay. Now this particular slide says only about different writing styles. So I'm sure that the slides will be shared with you. You can read it later on because we are definitely running out of time. I think there's only 10 minutes left.
Go ahead,
I can go ahead and yeah, they can read these, correct?
Okay, yeah, I'll share this with them.
In a blog, basically few things which I could just cover up quickly. That would say that you have to make sure that it's friendly and you have your own style. It could be informal. So if you have to you want a person to imagine something what you have written, so let it be more descriptive, have good choice of vocabulary. The last point is very important, which is you always need to be polite, whether you're passing a comment on a blog or you're writing on any of the social media. Be respectful of other cultures and opinions, and informative as well. So these are the few points which you can read later, but I've given you a gist of what writing style is all about. So we can move ahead. Yeah. Okay, this is important, and I'm sure everybody is aware that you need to follow certain ethics when you're online. So of course, you be respectful of what you write. You shouldn't be posting something which is not appropriate. And you need to also be careful when you're online. You cannot be sharing your personal details when you're writing a blog or when you're commenting on somebody else's blog. You do not share images or audios that are not appropriate. And definitely the language should be correct and appropriate. Somebody has written here, when we don't want to talk, we write. Okay, that was a comment for the earlier part. So these are the important things about blogging ethics, which you should always remember. Very, very important is that you never give out your personal details on the blog. Never. Okay. Yes, the next slide. These are different tools. You can go on these sites and you can start blogging. The PPT will be shared. You can try your hands on these sites for blogging. If you know any other sites, you can do that as well. We can move ahead. So just sharing, these are few teens that I found online who are good bloggers. And I think they started blogging as low as the age of 11 that I can see here. And of course, different topics. Somebody is interested in finance, somebody is interested in fashion, and somebody is interested in food. So as we said, you can pick up any topic that you like. Okay, we can go ahead.
Interesting blog list that you got, ma'am. Really, really good research. The teens
So
got said here.
Yes, that really caught my eye because it was something about, you know, making smart financial choices.
Okay.
And at this age, I think it's quite an interesting thing where, you know, they should follow this and maybe read some content there.
We had a session on food blocking a week back with Shabana ma'am doing it. I think this is a very good area where you're taking it up from the whole idea. All right, we've got something interesting coming up. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay,
You
so
want
now
to?
it's time. Very simple questions that I have put up. What I'm going to do is I'll share the link and they can, will they be able to do it? Like, how do you want me to do this? Or I just put it up on the screen. How do you want me to go with
Correct.
Kahoot time?
Yeah, so with the basic Kahoot version, you will have to give them the code. Once the code is there, they'll enter the code, and since we've got more than 10, we'll generate 2 codes. So whichever group they want to be in, they're fairly comfortable with Kahoot. We've done a couple of Kahoot quizzes here as well.
Okay, so then I'll just go ahead and share it in the chat box, is what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. Please share the code in the chat box.
Yes, I'll do that. Just a minute. Let me just put it in the chat box.
All right. So everyone here, you are familiar with Kahoot. We've done the session, and this is what we're going to do. So first of ones who go here, the chat, you go on the chat and write down go on Kahoot. So Kahoot allows only 10 people. So the first 10 people come here. The second I'll give you. It's 09516545. It's right there. Right, ma'am. Now it's for everybody. I'll also put that on the WhatsApp if you want to. But you can really go to Kahoot, get your mobile devices and start answering it here.
They're very simple questions, 5 questions that I could put up.
Right, I'll give you a couple of minutes. It's okay. So. Right, everyone's there on the devices. Hold on. All right, take your mobiles, if you want to go online, you can go to kahoot.in and do it there, or you can go on the app, which is much easier. Right, Zayan, okay. So Zayan, just go online, go to Kahoot, write down Kahoot, K-A-H-O-O-T, right? And then you will see this fantastic. Ma'am has already given kahoot.in for online. You can write online, or you can go on your app and write the code that ma'am has given. Code is here again, yeah. I think once you set in, you all can see each other as well, isn't it? Let me see on my Kahoot. Right, the pin, Ahmed, is this. Just enter the number here, so you can see the number here. 09516545. Don't worry, Kahoot will not worry. If you start it first, it'll just take your time. So take your time. There's just 5 questions in this particular one. The ones who have done, can you show me thumbs up? I think Farhana, Hinaya, you have done. You already done. Okay, Zaina is doing it.
I did this summary.
Ma'am, you can actually see the screen, isn't it? You can see the ones who are entering. Who all have entered so far? Actually, if I enter, I can see them as well.
Yeah, I'm just doing that.
Okay, I saw somebody raise the hand. Yeah,
right
Miss.
now I'm on my Kahoot. So
currently, let's go in this one. It's okay, Sakleen, it's okay. Take your time, don't worry. Yeah,
okay,
Farhat, it's fine.
They're putting their nicknames, so I wouldn't know who's done what.
Don't worry.
So Soaring Griffin, Mighty Horse is doing.
I think I'll have to enter the same box to see.
I have 4 players here with me.
I think what's happening is, okay, I'll just enter as a, you can enter as your own name or you can enter the nickname. I think some options only give nickname. They're not allowing them to give them the real names. This is a different one, but it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay as
good.
long as they enjoy it.
Griffin, horse, gazelle, sphinx, zebra, quail, ant. We already got 9 players in. So I'm giving you my second link. The ones who are not able to go in here, I think after this you'll not be able to go in here. So your second one, I put it on the ones who can't enter, take the second one here. So it is 02627495. That's your second link. Farad, I didn't understand your e-commerce consulting, but that's a second Kahoot link. The ones who did not go in, there's a second Kahoot link that we generated.
One second.
Let me go and see the ones who did it. So let me see, as a carrying ant, let me quickly.
So somebody is asking for the name of the quiz.
So it's blogging recap.
Yeah.
Sakleen, it's blogging. No, you just have to enter the pin code. Sakleen,
Yeah, actually.
Sakleen, you don't need.
Looking for.
Yeah. Sakleen, you just have to go in and do.
Oh, it's Kahoot pin. I don't. Please tap the allow button.
So the ones who are done with it can raise their hand so we would know that they are done, right? And of course at the back end also.
All right, Griffin is up out there, doing good. Gazelle, Power Zeal, Zebra. Sakleen, it's blogging recap. In case you want to know the quizzing recap, there we are. I think one of the things, Ratika ma'am, we should ask them to do as an assignment. What would you like them to do post this?
Okay, you want me to give them an assignment?
That is how they will hate us, right? So let's do that.
I know that's the best part of being a teacher. So blogging assignment, should I put it in the chat box for everybody?
Please do that, right? Please do that.
Yeah.
Farhana, who are you? Are you the Griffin?
No, I'm the zebra.
You're the zebra, okay, all right. Why didn't you take the second pin code and go again for the quiz?
Because it told me to update Kahoot.
Okay, all right, fine. It's okay. To do that. It's okay. Misbah, have you done? Misbah, winner, Mr. Mango. These are the last year's.
I've completed.
Which one are you? Gazelle?
Yes.
Ah, I'm the ant. I'm ahead of you. Right. Meanwhile, we'll wait for Latika ma'am's assignment on the chat box. I'll keep pushing all of you. Safia, have you done? I can't see you, Safia. Yeah, your hand's raised, but I can't see you. Sidra, Ahmed, Ibrahim, Abdullah. Yeah, I can hear somebody's Kahoot music there. So I know Kahoot is on. Munib, what happened? Have you done? Okay. All right, we only got 5 people in here, so you can have more. Still getting more people. Good. Ma'am, you would send down the assignment here?
Yes, I'm just typing it.
Okay, perfectly. Okay, then I'll put it on the WhatsApp groups also, and then they can do the Kahoot even later, so we can always get the results.
What I'm doing is instead of posting it directly to everyone, I'm just going to post it to you. So you can just have a look at it and tell me, is this okay what they'll be able to do?
Sure, ma'am.
I have just done that. Okay, Sidra is done.
Good, Sidra.
Misbah. Sorry.
I think this is good. Maybe we should, ma'am, I think what you
Add
said is
some-
right. Yeah. Should we give them a specific site so we get everyone at the same blog?
Yeah, actually, they should have one common one. So
Isn't it?
EduBlog is the safest, I think.
Let's do that. Yeah, we can actually write go to you can just reword it to go to EduBlog. Write maybe just a 50-word blog is good enough for us, and then we can
Yes.
post it there.
So I'll be more specific there.
Yes.
Right?
Then-
Maybe I
yeah.
should share the site link also for them, but they will have to sign up there.
Ma'am, what you can do is you can actually send me this assignment on the WhatsApp, and I'll put it across in the WhatsApp anyway. So you can take your
I
time.
think
That's better.
that will be better.
Perfect. I think thank you, Safia, Farhad, Sidra, Abdullah for doing it. I've not seen you. I think there's an other one. They've taken the other pin. Hopefully, I'll kind of have a screenshot of what they've done, and then I'll send across. Ma'am, you can also send a screenshot of the final results. I think the Lion Seal. Who's Lion Seal, by the way? Social Lion Seal. Oh, Farhad Zain, how you just you're number one now. Who's Griffin?
Who's Griffin? Soaring Griffin.
So haven't seen Griffin, but Farhad is leading right now in the first blogging recap. I don't know if Hinaya, are you Griffin? All right, there we are. So we close our assignment and I will send them on the group. Thank you so much, Latika ma'am. Hopefully we'll see the blogging results also on the Kahoot app, and I can share that with you. With that, ma'am, your final words and we'll close the session. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you so much. It was really fun interacting with all of you, and it really makes me feel good when I connect with students of your age. So I get to learn more. So it was more of an educating session for me. I picked up some new words here. Okay. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Hope we connect again once, maybe in future. Okay. Bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Misbah, for the thank you. I think you're conveying on behalf of everybody. Ma'am, it was really wonderful with the lovely experience. You just introduced them to something really interesting. Guys, we'll see you for the last session on Thursday. It will be a complete recap. Hopefully, we'll have a lot of questions, activities, and game again. Once again, thank you everybody for participating. All of you, bye-bye. Take care.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Latika, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.